Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Monday, January 27th. I'm your host, Bree Cox Kennedy. Welcome back to another new week. I hope everyone had a great weekend and I hope that you enjoyed those beautiful rain showers that we had. I know it was a lovely change of pace and it just kind of cleaned up everything. The ash sort of settled and everything got washed off. So we are excited about a fresh start. And on today's show, we have Right at Home with Frank Belante. He's offering in-home care and assistance. And then later in the show, we have Hispanic Heritage Club with Walter Valencia. And they're going to be sharing some traditional cultural values. But first, folks, I want to keep you informed. The Maintenance and Construction Department offers affordable services for home improvement projects, often at lower costs than outside providers. Vendors are selected based on a competitive bid process to ensure the mutuals receive a fair market price for the specific services. All contracted vendors are required to provide proof of insurance and appropriate state licenses as required based on work categories. That cuts out a lot of the background checks for you guys, so I highly encourage you to use those services. Next up, let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. We've got some spring light temps coming back to us, folks. Looks like the week's forecast is giving us a smooth transition from the winter blues to a little bit of the spring vibes. We're gonna have plenty of sun, plenty of clouds, keeping it cool out there, so pack your layers. Today's high will be 57, with the highs being in the low 60s to high 50s for the rest of the week. Sunrise this morning was at 6:50 a.m. Sunset will be at 5:17 p.m. I'm still mesmerized by this gorgeous rainbow. I took this on a hike yesterday through Shady Canyon. I want to see your photos. Please email those to us at Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. Please send us your name, where the photo is taken from, in a horizontal format, please. Next up, we've got a meeting to tell you about, and then after the break, we'll be right at home. Stay with us.
Endorsed by the man himself, the Cream of Clapton Band features family, friends, and bandmates of the legendary guitarist, paying homage to the record-breaking 24 nights at the Royal Albert Hall. This concert includes Clapton classics and rekindles the hits from albums August and Journeyman.
The Cream of Clapton Band at the Pack on March 12. Tickets are $20, $30, and $40 and are available at the Pack box office.
When it comes to life's most important medical challenges, where do you go? Welcome to the Hoag Institutes. Our top-ranked physicians are experts in diagnosing and treating the most complex medical conditions. Unparalleled expertise, world-class care, all within the Hoag Institutes, right here in OC.
Welcome to Envision Eye Centers, conveniently located next to Laguna Woods. We offer cutting-edge technology that meets unsurpassed service.
You and your eyes are my priority. We will treat you with the utmost care and compassion.
Some might offer local exams, but they'll send you on a trek for surgery. Skip the unnecessary travel.
You can be confident that we will deliver the best outcome for your eyes.
Schedule your consultation today and see the world clearly. Call us or visit our website. No inconvenience, just expert care.
Aging at home with the support of a caregiver offers numerous benefits physically and emotionally. Right at Home helps you stay amongst your personal belongings, memories, and comfort of your home. We offer one-on-one care that helps monitor health, assist with daily activities such as showering, medical medication reminders, cooking, safety, and accident prevention. Our team at Right at Home can help maintain your independence, keep a routine, and allow you to continue to make your own choices while improving your quality of life. We are Right at Home.
Aging disability, illness, or injury can make living at home a challenging experience at times. Here to tell us how to navigate difficult decisions surrounding that, we welcome Frank Belante with Right at Home. Hi, Frank.
Hello, Bree.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
It's nice to have you back. We have a lot of important things to talk about here.
Oh, there's quite a few.
First of all, let's talk about early discharges when it comes to hospitalization visits.
Yeah.
How are you telling your clients to prepare for this?
Well, we don't hear from them until after the fact, right? So this is part of this conversation, I think, also, and what to expect. Hospitals, there's a lump sum of money that actually goes into kind of admissions when you go into hospitals. And the quicker they get you out, it's kind of like it's almost like turning a table, right? So that they could fill another bed in order to keep the money flow, which causes early discharge, which causes the family some decisions that they're not necessarily where you used to stay in for maybe 7 days, you're getting discharged within 2, and it's like, what do we do now,
But
right?
they still need that care.
Huge amount of care. And really not able to take care of themselves. So we get a lot of these calls that the family's really not aware of how quickly that they're going to be left kind of on their own. So
That creates a lot of anxiety.
it's really, really difficult for the family.
It sounds like a last minute sort of rush to get things ready for that patient coming home and for the families who are going to be the caretakers.
Well, and that's exactly right. And then what ends up happening along with this comes early discharge comes readmission, right? So the hospitals don't want readmissions because there's a penalty to them if there's a readmissions. So they will go ahead and give you a list of where to go and companies to use so that they could get this bed, so to speak, free and have this person somewhat safe. But the family, I think, really even not only emotionally, but financially has to be prepared, because a lot of times once they're discharged, it's 24/7 that some of these people need for quite some time, which is a significant amount of money, really, that insurance doesn't cover, which is another surprise that they get.
Wow. So what advice or information do you offer for families who find themselves in this situation?
You know, it really is to understand, it's almost like as soon as they're in the hospital, to go ahead and have a plan, talk to social workers, the team at the hospital, to go ahead and see what that may look like. An early assessment from any company that you choose similar to ours could be helpful too for success, because it may be you only need somebody 4 hours a day. It may not be, or 8 hours a day, or somewhere just to get through for the first week or two until they're up and running, or longer. But I think the more information, the more phone calls, and the more information you get up front is really, really impactful to success on the other end. So you're not on your own, and families are scattered all over, and this person's getting discharged, and it gets to be quite a show sometimes, unfortunately, for the families that are really unaware.
And what type of advice would you give those families if their loved one's suffering from Alzheimer's or dementia?
That's really, it's really difficult, because, what we see a lot of times is during the holidays where families are they're closer, so you're spending a little bit more time together, that you're starting to notice these little differences of just not a calendar day off, or what day or what time is it with their loved ones, that it gets to be a little bit more significant, that they're leaving, directions are gone, they can't find their way home, that there's a progression that they haven't seen before that families really need to pay attention to. And I think really there's the Alzheimer's Association, we work really closely with the Alzheimer's Association, support them. I think there's calls that they can make outside to go ahead and have an understanding of exactly what it is. Is it early dementia? Is it Lewy body? Is it what are we actually dealing with, and how do you get there for success? And in saying that, in the caregiving industry, with companies coming out, really make your calls and understand that how impactful, how difficult it is, really, that you're dealing with another person almost, when, that tactile thinking, all these things change so quickly that you really need some expertise.
My goodness. So can you give our viewers and families some advice on the different care options, from minimal procedures to hospice?
Sure. You go in the hospital, you're having a hip replacement, you need a week potentially, right? That you know that you may not be able to get around, that you need to be safe, you don't want to fall. You know, our company or companies similar to ours are able to, you know, kind of keep you safe, come in, cook, clean, do these things while you're bedridden, sometimes, or not mobile for whatever it may be, all the way to end of life, that you have this hospice care that we work with home health, that we come in, and towards the end, when it's transitional, that basically it's keeping everybody comfortable, most likely in bed, and being able to turn and make sure they're safe and make sure that all these things are done. Our companies are able to kind of keep the families connected to that person without having to worry about all these other things that are going on that need to be done.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a very compassionate company that you have, that really understands the needs of the patients and the families and everybody involved.
I have this phenomenal team. I have to tell you honestly, I am very fortunate to have a phenomenal team, because it comes from heart, right? You can teach skills, but you have to have heart in this business.
Absolutely.
And it's really difficult to find, but when you find it, it's a gift that we give to the families that I feel like it's pretty impactful.
Mm-hmm. And I think prior to that, you had an experience and you have a lot of passion for the home healthcare industry.
Well, yes. You know, I came from, I was a fireman a long time ago. So we used to help in a different way, right? You go take people out of buildings, and you go do what you need to do to kind of make a difference, I think. And I had to get out quite a long time ago. But circle back into a business that almost gives you that same type of feeling, that you're really giving back. When you do it right, there's nothing better. It's a very difficult business to do right. It's hard to take care of mom, dad, your grandparents. Nobody's ever good enough, you know, and I understand that. We all understand that. But we really try to keep a high level of what we do to kind of get that care to a place where it really does justice.
Yes. Well, I know that the families really appreciate that. You have multiple locations. You're located here in Laguna Woods, correct?
Yes, we are from, our territory here is from the north end of, we go from Laguna all the way down to San Clemente, or actually the north-south end of Irvine all the way down to San Clemente is our area, and then we have all the bowl of the desert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going back and forth, right?
A little back and forth.
A little back and
Yes.
forth. So if our viewers want to get a hold of you, should they go to your website? Should they call the phone number? What's the best way for them to reach out?
Either or, really. The website's great. It gives a lot of information. I think you could look up a lot of great reviews that we have, that you could just see a little bit about who we are and our team, and also that phone number is spectacular.
Okay, wonderful. All right, Frank, from Right at Home.
Well, I appreciate it, Bree. Thank you.
For your service to this beautiful community.
Thank you
for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Coming up next, the Heritage Club. Stay with us.
Two of the greatest bands of all time face off in a high-energy, adrenaline-pumping musical showdown as the Boomers Club brings the Beatles vs. Stones to the Laguna Woods Village Performing Arts Centre on Friday, February 28, 2025 at 7:30 p.m. The British invasion brought us the two most popular bands of all time. These two legendary bands engage in an onstage mash-up duel featuring internationally renowned tribute bands Abbey Road and Jumping Jack Flash. Tickets available at the Pack Box Office.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional x-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
Welcome to the Artistry, South Orange County's only cannabis dispensary located right here in Laguna Woods. The Artistry is your trusted source for the highest quality cannabis products and the best customer service. We offer daily deals up to 50% off on top brands. Whether you're new to cannabis or a seasoned consumer, our friendly and informative staff is here to help you elevate in style. We're located next to Gate 3 and now offer delivery right to your door. Join us for a one-of-a-kind dispensary experience.
My next guest is super excited, I think I'm the one who's excited, to celebrate and share the culture, traditions, and values that unite the Hispanic Heritage Club. Here to tell us more, we welcome Walter Valencia to the show.
Yes, I'm Walter Valencia. I'm the president of the club.
Hi.
And also I'm a Spanish teacher at the village.
You are?
Yes, from 1 to 3 every Thursday in Clubhouse 3, room 2.
Clubhouse 3.
Yes.
And so do you take beginners who've never attempted?
1 to 2 beginners, 2 to 3 intermediate and advanced students. 3 years ago we started with the classes. We continue with that.
Really?
Yes.
So how long does it take for someone to go from zero knowledge of the language
Depend
to
on the student.
being able to speak fluently?
Depend on the students. Some students, they probably a year, 2 years, or more than that. Usually when we use I work for the Santa Ana Unified School District for 24 years. Oh. So I was in the bilingual program. So usually the newcomers takes 5 years to learn the language. Mm-hmm. After 5 years, they are fluent in the foreign language. In that case, English.
Interesting.
So for Spanish or no Spanish speaker, that's the same way.
Interesting.
So I know a little bit about Chinese too because I live in China. So
did you?
More of my students, they come in to join the club. So that's the reason I came here to invite everybody from the village to be part of the club. And also to mention, we talked a few minutes ago about the Cinco de Mayo. Yes. That's one of the celebrations we have.
Okay, well, we'll get to that because you've got an event coming up and we want to tell our viewers what that's all about.
Okay.
It's interesting. I had a German grandfather who spoke to me only in Spanish. And I wish I would have paid attention because now I would know the language.
That's my dream, like in Europe, probably Europe and many countries in Europe, people from Europe speak more than 3 languages. Canada, they have official 2 languages. Why in the United States we don't have more than 1 language?
Well, because we are a large country. We don't have all these tiny little countries surrounding us.
Yeah.
That's why we don't get to practice as often as they do.
No problem. Anytime.
Oh my goodness, Walter, you're funny. So give us, why was the club formed?
Okay.
Give us the background, give us the history.
When I came to the village 5 years ago, during the pandemic, I noticed that too many clubs, but none with a Hispanic name.
That's very surprising.
I talked to my wife and I say, there's one picture. We need to create, one club for Hispanic and whoever wants to join the club. So I came to the recreation center. I talked to William, what's the requirement to open the club.
Okay.
And he gave me the form and said, you know what? At least you need 25 residents to support you with this, to submit the application. Well, in that time, I met only 10 Hispanic people, no more than that. So now what I have to do? But I talked to my friend, Danny, who is a Taiwanese guy, and he said, no problem, Walter. I can find the rest, to the people that support you to create the club. Mm-hmm. So I keep the form, in less than a week, he gave me back. So more than 25 people, I come back to William, and I keep to him. He said, okay, when we have opening, I'll let you know. So after 3 years, one day I received an envelope and said, the village accepted your club, your Hispanic club.
3 years?
After 3 years.
My goodness.
So
You
2
kept
years
the
ago,
faith.
we started recruiting people. We invite more people. We started with 8 people. Now we are 54.
54?
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
fantastic.
you. Thank you. Most of them are from Mexico, but we are people from South America. I'm from Peru. From South America. We don't have any from Spain. So if somebody in the village is from Spain, we invite them.
We need somebody from Spain.
Oh, yeah. We have from Puerto Rico. And some of my students, they join the club too because they want to practice Spanish because our meeting, all events is given in 2 languages, Spanish and English. So that's a commitment for us. That's why they come to practice with us.
That's fantastic. So what other ways are you promoting cultural awareness in your club?
We have 4 main events throughout the year, like Cinco de Mayo. In July, last year, we celebrate the independence of 5 countries. That includes United States, because it's our country too. In September, we have the independence of 7 countries, and also we have Christmas celebration. Parallel to that, we have some other events like Mother's Day, we have Father's Day, and Thanksgiving, and also some birthdays we celebrate too. So we remind every month those birthdays is coming up. So we send a message to them, this greeting to them,
And then, so beyond the celebrations, the events, the cultural awareness, is there anything else that you're hoping that the club will provide for its members?
Yes, we are planning to have trips and social events like going to the restaurants to gather people, to help people. Like last year in Thanksgiving, some of the members invite us to make some presents for the neighbors. So we participate for that and we give to the neighbor like a small present for them. So those activities so far. But they're planning to have more activities in the future.
Okay. So people need to keep their calendars open and join the club so they can have more cultural
that's our
Hispanic
plan.
fun.
That's our plan.
So to that point, who is the membership open to? Is it
to everybody?
To everybody.
From the village.
Okay, so
yes.
not just
because from
people with
outside
Hispanic heritage.
No, only that.
Because you mentioned your Taiwanese friend.
Yes, I have Taiwanese. In our club, we have people from here, Anglos. We have people from India, from Taiwan, from China.
I love it.
So many people they come.
This is great.
Because
and then, so how often do you meet, Walter?
Every other month.
Every other
last
month.
Thursday each month.
Okay,
so
last Thursday every other month.
Every other month, yes. So this coming Thursday is our meeting for this year.
Okay.
So we have in September. So each meeting we prepare for the next event.
Okay.
So and now we start with Cinco de Mayo.
Okay,
so,
well let's talk about Cinco de Mayo. It's coming up in just a few months, right? May 5th?
Yes, in May. So Cinco de Mayo is in Monday, but we're going to celebrate May 3rd, it's Saturday. So in Clubhouse 5 in PR. So invite everybody to come to the party. So somebody is going to tell about Cinco de Mayo, why they celebrate Cinco de Mayo. But in the United States, they celebrate Cinco de Mayo, but no in Mexico. In Mexico, in Puebla, where there's a battle in Puebla, they celebrate, they have a parade, but no in all the rest of the states in Mexico.
You know, I've heard that before. That's interesting.
The more famous is in the United States than in Mexico, the Cinco de Mayo. I don't know why. Probably they like to have more party here.
That seems a little bit opposite, right?
It's opposite, yes. Yes.
Well, regardless, we're going to invite people to head on out to celebrate Cinco de Mayo on Saturday, May 3rd. I know that's a few months away, but it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, that's our draft. So this coming Thursday, I'm going to present to the meeting. If they approve, I'm going to send to the recreation center to get the stamp and displays everywhere.
Yeah, it's always a fun party.
Yeah, that's a process, So
especially on a Saturday rather than a Monday.
Oh, yeah. Friday, Saturday, we'll have parties in the village.
Now, is it open to non-members as well?
To everybody.
To everybody.
Okay. To everybody. So,
wonderful.
Especially people from the village. So.
Yes, of course. And what will the fee be to attend that event?
This event does include meals and drinks, non-alcoholic drinks. It's $15 for member and $20 for non-member.
Okay.
Non-member.
Wonderful.
And the membership for the club is $10 through the whole year.
For the whole year.
The whole
All
year.
right.
So they can enjoy these activities or other activities too.
Walter, thank you so much for being here with us today. I really enjoyed speaking with you and learning a little bit more about the Heritage Club.
We'll be here.
Hispanic Heritage Club. All right, folks, you need to get over there and join that group, that club also. Sounds like a lot of fun. Coming up next, we'll take a look at our Monday movie preview, so stay with us.
Go beyond better hearing with artificial intelligence. At Advanced Ear Care, we've taken regular hearing care to a new level with artificial intelligence performance. This provides smarter, clearer balance of sound. Artificial intelligence identifies background noises and reduces them so you can hear the soft-spoken speech clearly. Don't be afraid of this technology. It works automatically. Put them on and hear better all day in all situations. Hear the conversations clearly with family, friends, and caregivers. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Did you know plans change each year? So can your health and prescription needs. Our licensed insurance agents can easily compare your options and you'll see the real difference. Find a plan that offers you more and covers your prescriptions. Call us at 1-888-225-6468 for a free telephonic, virtual, or in-person appointment. Annual election period ends December 7th.
At Motion Drip, we believe in proactive wellness. Our IV therapy is designed to give you the well-being you deserve. With increased vitamin absorption directly into your bloodstream, it will replenish your body with hydration and nutrients to support your body's functions, increase energy levels, slow signs of aging, improve muscle recovery, and boost stamina. We are located right outside of Gate 8 on Moulton Parkway. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your appointment today, as we will be your proactive partner in wellness.
I heard that ugly 6-letter word, cancer, and I immediately felt lost.
Our team of women's cancer specialists help thousands of women like Naomi navigate and beat cancer.
I didn't want to be treated like a cancer patient, but like a human.
Our advanced imaging, targeted radiation, and minimally invasive surgeries offer positive outcomes that are beating national cancer survival rates.
I've reclaimed the most beautiful 4-letter word, life, because I had City of Hope on my side.
All right, folks, let's take a look at our Monday movie preview. It's Carousel. It's a 1956 movie starring Shirley Jones. It's brought to us by Harvard. The story follows Billy Bigelow, a carnival barker whose troubled marriage to Julie Jordan is marked by the hardship and his reckless decisions. Tomorrow on This Day, folks, we've got El Toro Water District and Broadway Music Lovers Club. Always a fun opportunity to talk to those wonderful ladies. From all of us here at This Day, we hope you make yours a beautiful one. See you tomorrow.